So I was a missionary in the city of Khartoum, the capital of the Sudan, on the banks of the White Nile. And it was there I had a dream, a wild dream, a dream that I will never forget. In that dream, I was back in my village of Syracuse, and I was attending the 8 o'clock Mass in St. Mary's of the Lake Church. Father Tom McGrath was saying the Mass. We said the Our Father, and then Father Tom said, "Now let us offer one another the sign of peace." So I shook hands with my brother Charlie. I shook hands with Mrs. O'Connor. I shook hands with Mrs. O'Reilly behind me. Now in front of me there was a tall man. He looked like a foreigner. He was dressed in clothes like he was from the Middle East. And he was quite tall, had a beard. So I tapped him on the shoulder to shake hands with him. And slowly he turned around. And when I saw him, I couldn't believe who it was. Do you know who it was? It was Osama bin Laden. And I didn't know what to do. What would you do? This man, he hates my country. He hates my religion. He's a murderer. But Jesus said, love your neighbor. Love your enemy. Pray for those who hate you. And I didn't know what to do. What would you do? This is more than a hypothetical question. When I was living in Khartoum, Osama bin Laden was my neighbor. And many of his supporters were living in that same district that I was in. They were my neighbors. They were my neighbors. Isn't that the same question we hear in the parable today? The Samaritan man, he's on the way to Jericho. He sees a man lying by the roadside, covered in blood, half dead and half alive. He looks at him. This man is a Jew. These Jews, they hate me. They hate my people. They call us infidels. They call us pagans. They don't respect us. But at the same time, he's a human being. He's a human being made in the image and likeness of God. A child of God like me. What shall I do? What shall I do?